One, her highest finish has been second.
Lost to Alita Sill earlier this year. And she has been to the final five 4 different times this season. A spare up, and this one is just inching along, and you're waiting for that one key break to determine who's going to win the Queens.
Well, a double right there really would have put some pressure on Jeanne Maiden. Right now, Jeanne only trailing by 7 pins. Looks pretty locked in on lane 14. She's struck both times. It's lane 13 that she hasn't quite figured out yet.
Two, 4, 5, 7. In the minute she gets a little bit quick, firm, the reaction just isn't there.
She really has not given herself any room for error with using the shinier surface bowling ball. I think if she used a little bit of a duller ball, she might be able to get in a little bit deeper and open up the lane a little bit more.
The moment she let it go, she knew it might present a problem, and it does. The second open in 5 frames for Jeanne Maiden.
And a look at a few of the things I mentioned previously. The WIBC records that this lady holds, remarkable. She's only 33 years old.
Oh, those are some impressive figures. 864. That was 300, 300, 264 if memory serves me correctly. Light hit 3-pin on the left-hand lane, and I think you're right. That was a different bowling ball, wasn't it?
Well, her spares are getting easier and easier on lane 13. She's gone from the 5-count bucket to a 3-count bucket to the 2-pin. She did switch bowling balls. She went to something that is going to grab the lane a little bit more.
Down by 22. Time to just take care of business and make the spare, and you've still got 4 frames to get the job done. We'll be back with the conclusion of the WIBC Queens from Cedar Rapids, Iowa, after these messages. And while we were away, Dede Davidson converting the 1-3-6-9 by the skin of her teeth, leads by 18. This one is just survival of the fittest, I think.
Right now, Dede really not throwing the ball or executing well. She comes back on lane 13, crunches it.
Beautiful shot there in comparison to the other shots that she's made here in the championship game. For Jeanne Maiden, it comes down to, I think, 4 key shots right now. She needs to start striking. She's down by 18.
Right now, Jeanne Maiden can shoot a possible 213. She would force Dede to put together a few strikes.
Made a ball change. Let's see what kind of a reaction she gets. Yeah, see, the dull ball maybe hooks a little bit early for her. So she's just been right in between. She started with that shiny ball and tried to play the finesse game. But when you play that kind of game, there's no room for error.
That's right. And right now, she really, this ball did exactly what she thought it was going to do. But now she needs to move left and stay with the same ball. Lane 14, trying to convert the 3-6 spare.
Spares right now are not going to get it done, however. Down by 20 in the 8th frame. Still searching methodically to try and find a line. My good friend Connie Smoot from Columbia Industries giving away trophies and checks and all sorts of things.
The first time ever here at the WIBC tournament, we had a Pro-Am event, and it was very well perceived by all the fans.
Yeah, they had nearly 500 entries. Well, Columbia's always been involved in the Pro-Am for the ABC Masters, so now they're stepping over and working with the ladies, and it's a nice situation for both. Come on, Jeanne Maiden. There's a good shot. All right. Our top seed has got a strike and a smile, and now she realizes she's down to just 2 frames. She's going to have to get it done. But Dede Davidson, if she strikes here, Leila, may just be too far ahead.
Well, that strike right there at least showed Dede, hey, Jeanne is not quite out of this. She could put some strikes together.
Oh, my. An explosive strike on lane 14, and those are the kind of shots that you have to make if you want to win major championships.
Big break for Denny on that shot. She really stood up, did not throw the ball very well, but she got the reaction from the head pin.
One more strike, and she'll be looking for the diamond pendant. She liked it, and the reason why is because she struck. Dede Davidson, who said that she was just flat fortunate to get to the show this week, may just be winning her first major title.
She was fortunate to get here, Denny, but she has performed very well. We saw her make quick adjustments last game. Right now, she's made some beautiful shots here in the last couple frames.
Gotta have it right here. And the bucket pops up, and Jeanne Maiden's shoulders slump, and this was the key shot for Dede Davidson.
Right here, Dede really slices the rack. She gets a great reaction. The head pin going off the wall. And she says, yeah. And that shot pretty much wrapped it up as Jeanne Maiden stood up and threw the bucket. Really getting an over-under reaction from the lanes. Never felt comfortable.
And there you see another chop. The 5 remains, and we're running just past our allotted time. Don't forget, coming up next, Top Rank Boxing from Harrah's Marina in Atlantic City, New Jersey, a 10-round middleweight fight, and you'll want to join the boys in Atlantic City. And meanwhile, the champion right here is Dede Davidson, who begins to celebrate just a little bit early. A tough night for Jeanne Maiden, who bowled so beautifully all week long here in the Queens, never losing a match, and coming out to bowl the title game and just not getting the reaction she was looking for. She just wasn't able to come up with the ball or the combination to get the job done.
A tough loss for Jeanne. This is where this format is so difficult to take as the top seed, Denny. Jeanne has really only lost one match now. It's been a double elimination tournament all the way up until this point. She should stop and say, hey, you need to beat me one more game, but that's not the way it goes. And Dede recently looked over, realized that she was the winner. Fran Wolf told her she was, and that was when we saw the big smile.
A blossoming young star on the LPBT Tour, a player that I think is going to win quite a few more championships before she hangs them up. For Jeanne Maiden, it's another excellent performance that will wind up a game short. A true champion without any question. You saw all the records that she holds, and she'll be back without question to contend for this title again. Dede Davidson, whose twin sister right now is probably jumping up in the air saying, I knew you could do it, sis. The winner of the WIBC Queens, the 25th different champion in this wonderful event, Dede Davidson.